Sergeant Major Lopez, to the Marines that are present, to the family and friends. All right, most of all, I want to say thank you to everybody on behalf of my wife, Christina, being here as your guest tonight. Truly, I'm humble and honored. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so who we got here? We got H&S. Who we got? H&S? Everyone. Oh, man. All right, who we got also in here? We got EOD. Well, I know we got bulk few in here. Bulk few gets tomorrow off. All right, good to go.
Hey, watch out.
All right, to the ladies, you look lovely. To the husbands, you look great. All right, but I'm just going to keep it real short. I'm going to keep it real plain because I was told in these situations you should follow the triple B's. Be on time. I think I got that covered. I was here like 17:15. Be brilliant. I'll let you decide later on. And be brief. All right, so like Jennifer Lopez says to her husbands, I promise I won't keep you long. All right. So, here we go. You ready? All right, so you can look at my bio, you can see all those things. I don't give hoorah speeches because I'm pretty sure if you're a Marine, if you're a spouse, you really don't want to hear a hoorah speech. You want to hear something about life. So let me tell you something that you don't read in my bio. Real quick, very quickly. Hey, can we silence that out there? Or else I'll go out there and do it. All right, so, real quick, I just want to tell you a little few things about myself. I hail from the great state of Georgia. So, naturally, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. So, I'm still in therapy from earlier this year. Just so happens my wife is a therapist, so I get it for free. All right? But something I learned is what I call, we have these leadership traits and leadership principles, right? We got 14 leadership traits, we got these leadership principles. And our leadership principles, know yourself, seek self-improvement, know your Marines, train unit team, yada, yada, yada. I added my own leadership principle. My leadership principle is the ability to adapt to adversity and overcome and become successful. I added another leadership trait, perseverance. If you watch that game, you'll learn Tom Brady overcome adversity and he persevered and they won, right? Yes. Yeah, I felt the same way. All right, so, that's what I did. See, what my bio doesn't tell you is, we'll pull the room real quick. If you've done everything in your life, you've never ever made a mistake, you've been perfect at everything you ever tried in life, raise your hand. I'll wait.
Hey, you got one back over there?
So everybody's made a mistake, right? All right.
More than
For
one.
the Marines in the room, you ever had NJP? Raise your hand. Non-judicial punishment. Raise your hand. That's where I'm going after this. I'm going to that section. All right. If you've ever, for the staff and COs or NCOs or officers, if you've ever had an adverse fitness report, raise your hand. Still some takers, right? But look around the room, Marines. The serious part about that is they're still here. All right? I got NJP'd as a corporal, all right, for assault. I got a NAMS 5 months later. Nobody liked that guy. All right, but I kept pushing. I got an adverse fitness report as a staff sergeant. I got passed over for promotion to gunnery sergeant, not once, not twice, but 3 times. I had people tell me, you're never going to make it. But I continued to persevere. I adapted to the adversities in my life and overcame. I got passed over first time for master sergeant. I adapted to the adversities in my life and overcame. Far too often, we as people, we stop when we hit a brick wall. That's why when you meet someone and they're still in the same place 5 years ago that they were when you talked to them the last time, they didn't adapt, they didn't persevere. That's not what we do as Marines. We adapt to adversity and we overcome. We persevere. So that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about all the adversity that we're facing right now. The adversity right here on the island. The adversity on the peninsula. The adversity in the States. America looks at us as Marines to adapt to that adversity, overcome, and persevere. Think about that. How many WWE fans I got here? Wrestling. One of my favorite wrestling groups. That's what I'm talking about. One of my favorite wrestling groups during the Attitude Era was D-Generation X. And what did he start out with? Are you ready? Remember? No wrestling fans. Wow, tough room. All right, but anyway, they start out with, are you ready? I want you to think about that. Are you ready? Are you ready to adapt to adversity, overcome, and persevere? We got some skill sets in here. We got bulk fuels, we got EOD, we got whatever you do in H&S. Whatever you do. All right, the great things that you do. But you have an MOS roadmap, right? It tells you when to go to Lance Corporal Seminar, it tells you when to go to Sergeant's course, it tells you when to go to career course, so on and so forth, yada, 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 right? What's your roadmap for your life? You ever thought about that? Where do you see yourself 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now? That's what I do every day. I break that down. Where do I see myself 1 year personally, professionally, financially, for me, spiritually? I break those things down, and I set goals for myself. Adapting to adversity, overcoming, and persevering. What's your goals a year from now? What's your goals 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself? See, the great thing about goals is, even if you fall short of them, you're in a pretty good spot. So think about that. I'm going to say a couple more things, and I'm going, because I'm the only thing standing between you and eating right now. Okay? So I'm pretty sure that's important. All right. So I'm going to tell you a real quick story. Because I travel a lot. If you look at my bio, I do a lot of different things. I'm in and out, I'm in and out, I'm in and out. But my lovely bride, Christina, she puts up with it. Our daughter's out of the house now. She's in college, thank God. All we have is a dog. That's our baby. But I'm always gone. So I was going somewhere earlier this year. She was dropping me off at the airport. Well, she's like, hey, you gonna cut the grass before you leave? And I was like, man, what I look like? John Deere? I ain't got time to cut this grass. I'll get it when I get back. Trust me, I promise. All right, so she's driving me in the car, and then her oil light comes on in the car, and she's like, you oil change. I said, man, what I look like, Jiffy Lube? Anyway, so we get to the airport, we get on a plane, I get where I'm going, I call her, I talk to her, and she says, you know what, you need to call maintenance when you get back, because the washing machine, and when you're on the phone, you can do whatever, you can say whatever then. You're like, yeah, right. All right? So what do I look like, Maytag? So, anyway, come back from my trip, get back, big hug, big kiss, daddy's home, picks me up in the car, but the oil light's not on. I said, hey, you got the oil fixed? You got the oil change? Come on, you. Come back, all grass is cut in the house. I said, oh, she must have hired somebody. I have to look at my bank account later. I know how much that cost me. Hey, I said, hey, babe, I got some dirty laundry and stuff like that. She said, don't worry about it. Just throw it in there. Washing machine's fixed? Yeah, I took care of that too. I said, babe, how'd you do all that? She said, well, I met this guy. And he fixed the oil. He came over and cut the grass. And he fixed the washing machine. I said, well, that's all right. I said, well, how much did that cost? Because I was scared to look at my bank account at this point. He said, no, it didn't cost anything. All he wanted was a hug and a kiss, or I could bake a cake. I said, well, what kind of cake did you bake? Do I look like Betty Crocker? The moral of that story is take care of home first. She didn't do that for real. But I want to talk about that real quick. I want to talk about taking care of your spouses. I want to talk about taking care of family. That's important. It goes kind of back to what I was talking about. Are you ready? It's no secret. We live in a turbulent time right now, especially being here in the Far East. We live in a very difficult time. So right about now, if you're here with your significant other, your spouse, whomever, take care of them. Make sure that you take every moment to say, I love you, how valuable you are to me, because they're a part of your team. They're what makes you go. For those of you who are not married yet, don't worry about it, all right? It's coming. Trust me. Take care of your spouse, because they'll take care of you. The saddest thing I think I've ever seen in my life, in my 28 years, is there was this Marine one time, he retired. He didn't have anybody up there on retirement day. It was just me and like 3 other people showed up for his retirement. A whole bunch of empty chairs. He had a gang of stories about where he deployed. He had all the medals, but he didn't have anyone to share it with. So if you got someone to share it with, say thank you. All right? Before I close, I simply want to say this to you. For 242 years, you look outstanding. Remember who and what you are. What it says over your left breast pocket every day, U.S. Marines. That means something. That carries weight. Wherever you may go for your living days, remember, you served your country at a time when very few chose to. You are that true 1%. Semper Paratus, Semper Fidelis. May God bless you, your loved ones, in the United States Marine Corps. Happy birthday, Marines!